into Luke chapter 12 in verse 16, the parable of the rich man, we will just identify two of his main problems. What was his issues that he was facing? The first thing that we will see is, we will see that he was a very I-centered person. Everything was surrounded on himself. He was very a kind of a selfish person. You look into verse 17 onwards. Okay, it says, and he thought to himself, saying, what shall I do, since I have no room to store my crops? You see, there are three references to himself in verse 17. In verse 18, so he said, I will do this. I will pull down my barns, build greater, and there I will store all my crops and my goods. And I, verse 19, will say to my soul, 11, soul, you have many goods laid up for many years. Take your ease, eat, drink, and be merry. 11 times from verse 17, 18, and 19, he's constantly referring to himself. 11 times. He's so gripped about himself. I want to tell you, I-centered people who only think about I, life is about me, I, me, myself, are not very happy people, will never be satisfied in life. This man was gripped by himself. Everything was surrounded by himself. It was only I, me, myself. But when you look into the kingdom, Jesus says, if anybody wants to follow me, deny yourself. Die to yourself, that you would decrease and he would increase. It's no more about you. When you come into the kingdom of God, I dies. I become small. You see, when you look at the letter sin, when you look at the word sin, S-I-N, I is in the center of that word sin. It's all about me. It's all about I. Today I want to challenge you. You need to learn to die to self. Let's not make that mistake that we make the world only focused on us. It's not about us. Let us always be God-centered. Let us keep looking to Jesus. Let us make him big and we small. Let us not build up our dreams and futures only surrounded by ourselves, only about me. But let us build our future based on the kingdom of God. Because that is one thing that I can assure you that will last for long, that will last for eternity, that will have great impact not only over you, but the generations to come in your line. That not only you, but your generations to come would be blessed. I want to challenge you right now and tell you, let's die to self. Let God increase in you and you will never be disappointed. This man stored up all for himself, only to face death at the end and enjoy none of it. And many of our stories are the same. We are storing all for ourselves, but never to enjoy it. Never live long enough to enjoy it. I know stories of people who work all their life storing and hoarding, only at the end to find out they have diabetes, nothing to enjoy. They cannot enjoy life. All other sicknesses, cancer, pressure, nothing to enjoy life. They cannot enjoy life. I want to encourage you. Live for the kingdom. Keep God as the center of it all. Let him increase in your life. And I tell you, your life will truly be meaningful. God bless you.